What is happening, fellow pioneers of human transportation? I'm Yogi Steve. This is ESA, the Electric Scooter Academy. I make videos about high-powered scooters. Today I'm going to talk to you about my newest Dualtron, my Dualtron Ultra V2. I currently own 3 Dualtrons. I have a Dualtron 2 Limited. I have an original Dualtron Ultra, and this is the newest addition to my fleet, the Dualtron Ultra version 2. Don't confuse this with the Ultra 2, which is actually the 3rd version of the Ultra. So this is the Dualtron Ultra V2, the version 2, the 2nd model ever released. So first I'd like to tell you very briefly my history with the Dualtron model. My first Dualtron was a Dualtron Ultra. It's actually right over here. And on this scooter I have 8,000 miles on it, more than 8,000 miles on it. And it's really performed unbelievably well. At 8,000 miles I have not had any major problems. You can watch those reviews on my channel. I think the last review I did on that was at 7,000 miles. And the next one I'll probably do will be somewhere at, like, it's above 8,000 miles now. I'll probably do a 9 or a 10,000 mile review of that scooter. I also own a Dualtron 2 Limited, which is currently in the shop, but it has 5,000 miles and it needs a new rear motor replacement. So one of the drawbacks right now to owning a high-end scooter like this is getting replacement parts out of China are just taking a little bit too long. I have a Dualtron 2 Limited with 5,000 miles on it. This is my newest scooter. After the Dualtron 2 broke down, I knew I needed a newer scooter for my delivery business, so I got this great deal on this Dualtron Ultra version 2 from USA Mini Motors. And I've told you before, I'm sponsored by them. All it really means is they give me a discount, and that is my affiliate link in the description, so click that specific link if you can. So mostly I wanted to talk to you about this version 2. So first I should tell you the differences between the version 1 and the version 2. There's only a couple of differences, and they're not even really that major, but they are somewhat important. So the original Ultra has the very old school, is the old throttle controller. The newer high-end scooters almost all have this i3 controller. And as far as how is it any different from the other controller, I'm not really sure. The main difference is you can change gears with just one button. On the old throttle controller, you would have to press a button, press another button to change gears. So I'm not really sure if this throttle controller is any better than that throttle controller, but it is technically an upgrade. Probably one of the more important upgrades is the brakes. These are still just kind of inexpensive, lowish end mechanical brakes, but they're much better than the brakes that are on the original Ultra. I've got maybe 850 miles on this scooter, and I changed the brake pads early. You could probably do 1,000 to 1,500 miles on this scooter without having to change the brake pads. And I do feel like the performance on the brake pads with the new Ultra V2 is better than the original Ultra. Just more responsive. I don't have to squeeze as hard, but they're still mechanical brakes and they are very easy to work on. That's why I like this model. I know how to work on mechanical brakes. It's pretty simple. So are there any other upgrades from the original Ultra to the version 2? I don't think so. Same battery, same motor, everything is swappable. The reason why I like having 2 of the same scooter is if I have to, I can take a part off of that scooter and put it on this scooter. So here we are at 800 plus miles on this scooter. I've had it for about 5 or 6 weeks and it's just functioning perfectly. It has zero problems. And I'm just in love with it. It's fast as hell. I have brought it up to 50 miles an hour just to make sure it could do it. But you know, when I do deliveries, I'm always under 25 miles per hour. When I'm taking a pleasure ride and I want to go visit a friend somewhere 10 miles away, I usually go 35 or 40 miles an hour. This scooter is just fucking unbelievable. As far as I'm concerned, the Dualtron Ultra, specifically the Ultra and the Thunder. Remember, the Ultra and the Thunder are basically the same exact scooter. They have the same motor, the same frame. The only difference is the Thunder has the hydraulic brakes, the lights, and the adjustable suspension. But the really important parts of the scooter on the Ultra and the Thunder, the frame, the motor, and the battery are all identical. I do believe between the Dualtron Ultra and the Dualtron Thunder, they have sold more models of this scooter than any model on the market. So I believe it is the most well-vetted electric scooter, the most well-tested electric scooter on the market. If you like the Dualtron model and you want to look at one and possibly buy one, click the link in the description, usaminimotors.com. If you have any questions, but anything related to scooters, Dualtrons, anything else, throw it at me. I'm happy to talk to you. Thank you for checking out my review of my newest Dualtron Ultra V2. If you like the video, please like it. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. And definitely please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support.